Big mouth. Hey, family, my name is Rob. And I say family because I see y'all all as family in Christ. When I originally came to Church Street, I was prostitute. And I saw myself as a different type of homeless man. Because I didn't go to supermarkets. I saw myself as better than that. And I stayed in jail, stayed in trouble, big mouth, short temper, always ready to fight, very guarded, very selfish. And I was staying in the motel at the time with a bunch of other prostitutes and drug fiends, basically. And it was like every time I go back, it was something missing, or an argument, or people there that wasn't supposed to be there. And it was getting tiresome. See, I'm a runner because I like to run away from my issues. I like to run away from my problems. I'm originally from Philadelphia. And I ran away from there, thinking that things would get better. You know, you get another job, you do this, you do that. But the problem was, I'm still robbed. So it just came to a different place. With the same problems, just different people. You know, and when I came to church on the street for the first time, I just came to get away. Because I was staying in a place where I was uncomfortable. And it was cold. So I came to get out the cold. I didn't care about the Bible, and I didn't care about that. You know what I'm saying? When you up all night, you know what I'm saying, running the streets, trying to make some money, you know what I'm saying, you get tired. You get tired quick. And I was worried about a whole lot of things. I had a lot of things on my plate. I mean, I was back and forth to the health clinic. You know, I was doing things of that nature. And when I came, I looked around. The people seemed nice, you know, and sat in, and then I left. And I went back to doing what I normally do. I go make some money. And I stayed away for about a week. And then I came back because it was still cold. And I still had the same problems, dealing with the same folks. And I think it was Sylvia who came to me for the first time and said, "Where you been?" And I said, "We you not talking about where I've been." Nobody ever asked me that before. Nobody cared. You know what I'm saying? When you tricking off with somebody, with a bunch of people, they might seem like they care. You might stay in the house for a few days, but they don't actually they don't care about stuff like that. So when I came here and somebody asked me, they said, "Where you been?" It hit me like a brick. Nobody ever asked me that before. So after that, I started coming. I started coming on a regular basis. But the problem was that I was still doing what I was doing. And you can't be there at night and then come in the daytime and do that. It gets tiresome. So I had to make a decision. I had something said, "You're going to do that or you're going to do this." And it's hard to run away from a bunch of people who are going to run after you.
All right.
Seriously. Because these folks, they will nag you to death until you come back. They will come out the street and find you and ask about you. It's like that, though. It's like that because it's a family. It's a family. And I learned, you know what I'm saying, that's the difference between family and friends. You know what I'm saying? Your friends will forsake you. Your friends will say, "You know what, that's it. Let's cut off right there. I might put up with a lot of crap, but that's it. When you come here, you're going to keep screwing up. You're going to keep screwing up. And you're going to keep screwing up. And you're going to keep screwing up. And you keep screwing up. The rule is you always come back. Always come back. You always come back. There's no stop. There's no punchline. You know, I sat in Pastor Annie's office one day and cried because I felt horrible. Because I felt as if, how could God possibly love me? How could God possibly love me? And when he reassured me, he said, "You are somebody. You are important. You're important here. If you're not important anywhere else, you're important here. We love you, man. We love you regardless." And I still went to jail when I got here. But you know the difference is, folks call down to jail, checking on you, and Renee, back and forth, you know, back and forth with people, back and forth, back and forth. And it came a time where I was just like, man, that's it. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? People, especially your family, when they really want something for you more than you want it for yourself, eventually you're going to want it for yourself. Because when they keep looking at you and saying, man, we love you regardless. We love you regardless, right? We keep screwing up, we keep on coming back. We're going to keep on embracing you. And we're going to keep on loving you, man. And it's not until you love yourself, because you don't ever have to love yourself here. But everybody else will. Everybody else will love you. They will respect you when you don't respect yourself. That's one thing I had to learn here. I got to respect you even when you don't respect yourself. That's one of the biggest lessons I learned, because when I came, I complained about how lazy folks was, and this, that, and the other. And Pastor Antoine one day, he said, Rob, sometimes you got to carry folks. You ever do that in the family when somebody's down and can't take care of themselves, and you got to carry them. It's all of our job. One person is difficult to carry, but when 20 people carry one person, it's nothing in the world. It's nothing in the world. And I just love it, because I know that when I come, I'm right at home. And I think that's the difference between, you know what I'm saying, being around a bunch of friends and being around a bunch of family. This is my family. I talk to this woman every day. I talk to this woman every day. And I hated her. When I first met her. And I swear, I talk to her every day. There's not a night where I don't call her. And Sylvia, you know, the first one who came to me. And my pastor, God, pastor, you my world. You my sister. And Lamont and Elliot, my best friend. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little this guy, but
It's all right.
church in the street, you know, we was arguing one day in Bible study about how God doesn't perform any miracles anymore. That's all in the Old Testament. And I was like, you shit, he's not. But I said, I'm a miracle. I'm a miracle because God has changed me. You know what I'm saying? I love people. I love everybody. You know, it's a weird thing, because I was thinking the other day and I was like, you know, I don't have an enemy anymore. I have people I have conflict with, but I still love them. And in being here, you know, you learn about yourself. You learn about your strengths. You learn about your weaknesses. When I come here, I don't come here to be served. I come here to serve, because that gives me my value. That gives me my importance, because I am somebody. And I don't want somebody handing me a sandwich and telling me, God bless you, now get away from me. Because that's pretty much how it is. But instead, when somebody comes in, they say, you know, how you been? How you doing? Are things okay? And that's how you build trust and loyalty and love. Those are the things that are important, you know? And there's not a day that goes by where I don't feel that. I come all the time, because I know that's what I'm getting. That's what I expect, and that's what I get. You know, so I've been talking too long. It's time to sit down. All right,